All right. We are ready to go. I'm going to speed run fixing my scoreboard here. So give me 1 second. I have to make a new image from scratch here. We got Polar on the left. Okay. Polar and stressful. Outliers on the right. Save the image. Polar versus Outliers. There we go. On the fly. Okay, fix the scoreboard. Let's get into it. This is an insanely high elo match, okay? I don't know 100% if Outliers are mostly console or mostly PC. Maybe they're all one way, but Polar is PC from what I know. And their team, from what I know, I'm not 100% sure, is basically top 100. But we have a couple rank 1s on the side of Outliers here. Like I said, I don't remember, I don't know, I don't think I ever found out if it is console or PC. I mean, people can debate console and PC till the end of days, but we'll see if it ends up being a big factor here. Shoreline Pie on the Sojourn is going to get the first pick. And Polar does have a little bit of an advantage as they have a Diamond player hopping in to this lobby. Mike is going to be an emergency sub. Polar only had 4 players on their roster available for today, so if you are an Outliers player, pro tip for you, you're going to want to target the Diamond player and make every fight a 4v5, but it's going to be Polar capturing first here. Because of that, I was considering Polar to be a massive favorite for this one. But we'll see. Galaxy is coming out here on the Doom. Bakura going to be playing the Meta Hazard, who is in a great state right now. And it's going to be all blue in the kill feed so far. A great start. We're Polar. It looks like I had Outliers supports and TPS players on the wrong side of the lobby there. So I'll fix that next team fight. But man, everything flawless from Bakura and crew right now. We'll see if we can line up some ults here for Outliers. Cryo's got this pulse bomb ready to go. We also have Tree. Bakura's going to use theirs early, and it's going to be a nice pick on Shoreline Pie, but it's going to be traded as flawless going down. Polar with a couple ults of their own here. Inspire going to pop the Coalescence. A Moira, huh? I haven't seen Moira in a long time. Maybe she's in a better state, though. I don't know. They're going to be able to get Consta, and at 69%, nice. The Outliers are going to be able to take control. Galaxy is rank 1 DPS on console. Thank you, Fruits. Appreciate that. Cryo also rank 1. Wow, okay. And Polar's winning right now, so that's pretty crazy. This could, and of course, you know, there has been videos after videos to settle this, but it could be interesting if Polar's mostly PC. You could think of this as a little PC versus console battle, though I'm not 100% sure if both teams are exclusively console or PC. Big ult fight right here. Couple purple kills, but Bakura gonna try and get out of here, and Outliers gonna lock it down. I'm gonna quickly switch the supports and DPS for Outliers to get everything nice and orderly here. That's much better. So Galaxy's number 1 DPS, but they're not on DPS? My favorite Moira is diabolical. I thought the comp was a little weird. Are they trolling? Is that why? I don't know. Though, to be honest with you guys, I don't play Overwatch very much anymore, so I don't know what meta comps are. This could be meta, and I would have no idea. The only time I open Overwatch is to cast these games, so we'll see. But so far, after a nice Polar start, it has been all Outliers. Polar is going to flip this one. We'll see how long they can hold it here. It looks like the advantage is Outliers right now in this team fight, and they're going to lose Bakura, which is going to send the rest of Polar backing up for probably one final team fight. They're trolling? Thank you. Thank you. I was wondering about the Moira. Like, the Genji, the Doom, and the Tracer, I mean, that's not going to jump out. What jumps out at me is the Moira. I haven't seen Moira in this league since, I think, Season 3. Alright, Complex gonna drop a blade. We're trying to shut it down. And honestly, this is gonna be last team fight, so the team that wins this team fight, trolling or not, is probably gonna take the map. It's a great start for Cryo. They're gonna blow up Consta, the enemy tracer. They are trolling, okay. Thank you guys. I would not have been able to tell you. And it looks like it's going to be a nice cleanup from Outliers on a pretty close first point. Just Consta alive from Polar, who is not going to be alive much longer. And after a nice Polar start, going to be Outliers winning the first control point. You're a Moira player? Yeah, but you always play Lucio, don't you? I don't know. I can't think if someone was like, when's the last time a Moira player played in this league? I can't tell you. I don't know. Not be able to tell you. We'll see if they keep running this comp. Gotta start watching some more Lifeweaver. I mean, when's the last time we're gonna see Lifeweaver again? Gotta make the most of it. Cryo's rank 1 tank, thank you. I appreciate the breakdowns. It's actually been very helpful. The context. Because, I mean, lots of times I'm watching players that I know a lot about, but it's not the case with this Outliers team. I know nothing about this team. I do know that they are very high ranked. That's the one thing I know. Which, I'm kind of glad. As long as they can make playoffs here, it could give some of our really good teams some competition. Teams like Lotus, Evergreen, Phantoms, really just top tier teams right now. Would love to give them some more competition at the top. I feel like we have a lot of teams that are good, but there's only a few teams that are really good. So super excited about this new ownership for the Outliers. Cora is going to be able to get away with their life there. And you start to wonder, you know, if Cooler did have a 5th player here, would that be a factor? would that make the Outliers at least not play troll picks? I don't know. Would we have more of a match here? I know one player can be such a major difference. And that has been probably the biggest problem Polar has had all season, is just getting 5 players. I don't know if Polar's had a match this season where they've had all 5 players playing. Someone correct me if I'm wrong, but I can't think of one. Last season in Division 2, they had a couple, and man, this team looks unbeatable when they have all 5 players in there. And they got 4 today, which is pretty nice, but man, they just had that 5th. Not to call Mike dog shit or anything. Mike is a very good player. Just might be a little bit, I'm sure he'd agree with me too. This might be a little bit above his pay grade in this lobby right now. Nice peel there, shutting down Galaxy. And actually, it's going to be Polar taking control of this. A nice little nano on the hazard. They had all 5 against Deadlock, did they? Poor Deadlock, man. This has really been a trial by fire season for them, but I love their energy. I'm sure they're going to come back swinging next season. Shoreline Pie really starting to heat up. And that is back-to-back teamfight wins for Polar. We'll see if they can get Galaxy as well. And they will. Getting good staggers as well there. I didn't even remember that Polar played Deadlock. How did I allow that to happen? Did they play Deadlock? Because they played Hunters and lost, and then I guess they played Deadlock after that. Consta gonna find Cryo around the corner there. Complex swap to the Hanzo. Lots of hero diversity so far for this first map. Here comes some purple in the kill feed. Galaxy and Complex gonna get some kills. Mike gonna pop the rally for the remaining 2 Polar players. I don't know if it's gonna be enough to stop the bleeding for very long, as here comes the full weight of Outliers on him. But Polar can regroup, and they just gotta cap once. How did Polar versus Deadlock happen? I'm trying to just think how that could even happen in the matchmaker. Was that week 2 or 3? I don't know. It doesn't matter. Okay, we are about to have 4 alts online. Basically, the 4 actual Polar players are all gonna have their alts here. They use it well for one team fight. They should be able to tie this up 1-1. Might have to wait for a second there as their DPS are gonna go down. But that window might close very soon. And honestly, Outliers have enough game sense. They might know this. They might know that all these alts are ready to go, and they might try and just shut down this and just play outside the spawn door here. Because they know Polar's got to regroup and just click Q. Both lost week 1, so they played week 2. Interesting. Has Deadlock played Legion week 1? Doesn't matter. What's done is done. Here comes the alts. And they need to clean house. There's one. They got the Ilari, but it's going to be a 4v4 as Silvertails goes down. Silvertails was able to get the nano off before they died. I'm not sure who got it. We'll see if the remaining Outliers players can weather this storm. They are dropping like flies even with all these ultimates, and Shoreline Pie is going to die without even using their ult. Diva going to go down. Pora, nice double kill. Going to give them some hope here. Man, that melee goes far. I don't know a lot about that ability. But it looks like Polar is in charge using those ults well, and they never even had to use the Sojourn ult. I'll tell you what messes me up, man, is going from Marvel Rivals where you keep your ults between rounds and then going to Overwatch. I can't tell you how many times either in Marvel Rivals I just use an ult at the end of the round because who cares, right? Or in Overwatch, I'm like, oh, hold on. I won't nano right now. Let me save this for next round. Like, I don't know about that design choice. Interesting. All right, it's gonna be tied 1-1. Number 1. Reminder, there is a 500 token raffle. Feel free to enter with exclamation mark raffle. We will have one for every map played today. All right, Galaxy going to match the Hazard. No more Doom. And we do have an Ana now instead of a Life Weaver. Still got the Moira though. Don't worry, Moira fans. Moira is here to stay. Complex. Gonna clean up on the Sojourn, and it's gonna be a quick cap for the Outliers. So, I do know Hazard's in a really good state right now. Is he like hard meta? Like, is it a throw to play any other tank? I am curious. I'm curious what his counters would be too. I feel like Malga's got to be pretty good against him, right? You can't really block your damage. You can constantly farm heal off of him. Kind of similar to like Doom, right? Even though Doom can block, I mean, you still are getting your heal, right? Like I said, I'm not super familiar with the meta. That was gross. Galaxy gonna get 3 right there, 2 with 1 swing. Spicy, do you fuck with Dino Nuggets? I can't remember the last time I had a Dino Nugget, but I was a big fan of them as a kid, that's for sure. I would always get the Dino Nuggets with the smiley face fries. Those were fire. Hazard, Diva, Malga. Thank you, Sus. That makes sense. I could see that going in a loop. Malga and Diva in the meta? This sounds like my kind of meta, man. I might have to start playing tank. We're getting close to retaking. Oh, it's a beautiful sleep from Silvertails, saving Mike. But Mike still gonna go down. Not sure what happened after Silvertails turned around. I guess Mike, I don't know, because like Complex was like 1 HP after they got slept, right? I don't know. I guess we'll never know. No heal because of block killing lifesteal. Block killing lifesteal. Huh? Wait, when he's blocking, he can't be burned? Because I thought maybe I'm stupid, but I thought Malga got lifesteal from burning people, right? Or is it critical damage? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. It's critical damage, isn't it? Okay, so you can't crit him when he's blocking, right? I don't know. This is hard. Fuller, short stint on the point for about 25%, but Outliers look like they're going to clean it up. Shoreline not going to be able to get there, and that's map number 1 in the books for the Outliers. Fuller will be selecting map number 2. Once both teams are ready to go, have it up shortly. It's 75% less lifesteal. I don't understand. So I thought lifesteal was caused by either I thought it was burning enemies or headshotting enemies. Why does the block like stop that? All right. Outliers starting things off 1-0. Did take all 3 points though. Fuller gonna be selecting Circuit Royale. It's like Cryo is gonna be swapping a tank, so this is more the preferred roles from what I heard. I heard that Galaxy. Oh, hold on. Looks like we're having a. Okay, we almost had a pause, but then we didn't. Hey, those are the best kind of pauses, the ones you don't need. All right, so this is what I heard is that Galaxy is the rank 1 DPS, which is now on DPS, not tank, and Cryo is the rank 1 tank. Shoreline Pie gonna be starting things off. Cryo somehow already on the Widow. Reinhardt is not supposed to be on a Widow that quickly. And Complex gonna be getting the next kill on the Junkrat there, but Korra gonna fall shortly after. And the supports are gonna quickly try and run up this hill. They ain't gonna make it, I don't think. There goes Mike. Silver Towels might be able to escape. I can hear the hammer right behind him. Oh no. Yeah, there will be no escape. They are speed boosting this Ryan well using the Juno rings. And even after Shoreline Pie got an early headshot on somebody, I'm not sure who it was. We're gonna waste absolutely no time. Bastion deep in enemy territory, still gonna get Shoreline. And there goes the other DPS as well. Cora will clean up one of them, but Cryo's gonna get revenge. And once again, it's gonna be the Polar supports left without a team. Cryo gonna drop a shatter in their spawn room. I think it connected on one player, but I don't think they ended up dying. And man, the Riot skin looks good, man. I'm a fan of the Mythic this season, which is rare. Usually I always think they're pretty mid, but it looks nice. Cryo will eventually pay for their crimes, but payload already hitting the first point there. Rank 1 for a reason. You can sense. It's always fun to watch Reinhardt. One of those tanks like, you know, Doom or Ball, it's always a good time to watch. All right, Galaxy gonna drop the Bastional. Wait until the last second. We'll see if they get this in. Nope, Silvertail's gonna be all right. Mike, the poor emergency sub, is gonna be pinned against a wall. They will finish off Cryo, though. It's gonna be a nice trade. Silvertail's gonna use the Zen ult to get some healing while the BAP is down. And Shoreline Pie gonna clean up the rest. Complex still gonna go for a tire, but nice beamed before it can do any damage. And they know the Junkrat's somewhere. Yep. Oh man, you were so close. So close. Korra gonna pop form here. Uh-oh. Might be in a sticky situation. Oh yeah, gonna get cooked there. Gonna go for the life tree, even though they already got the tank. Cryo gonna get 3. Finish one more with a shatter, make it 4. Everything but the Tracer, who's currently in the back line. Big 4K. Paul's barely gonna miss the life weaver. I thought that was gonna connect. It was right in front of him. Juno gonna get the last one. Yep, this Outliers team looks like the real deal. I'm already imagining them taking on, you know, teams like Lotus, Evergreen, Phantoms. How would that go? And we do have a little bit of a prize pool now. I will admit it's not as big as last season's, but for those top teams, for the first and second place team, we do have a humble cash pool of $100 for the team that finishes first and $50 for the team that finishes second. And Polar tomorrow and Outliers next week. Ooh, fun. Curious for those results. You know, even with how one-sided it's felt team fight-wise, Polar has held this high ground 2 different times now. First point, they didn't hold it all, but they've held this high ground twice now. They've forced the Outliers off of it. I'm guessing the Bastion and Junkrat are troll picks as well, and we still have a Moira. Still have a Moira, so. To be fair, I don't know if Moira is bad. I just don't see her, so I don't know. Moira does have an all of their own here, but they're gonna lose their Juno so early. Gonna try and trade it out. Nice kill on the Ana, and gonna go straight into it. Will it be enough? There goes the Bastion. And Polar, that was looking bleak, but they're gonna be able to hold. Cryo is still in the backline though. Gonna get the 1v1 on the Sojourn. Not an easy thing to do. She's slippery with that slide. Keep me posted, thank you. All right, only ult in the game right now is Complex with a tire. Let's see if the spirit of Stickman will haunt Polar with a big 3K or 4K tire. But we're down to a minute now. If Polar forces them off again, I mean, it could start to get sus here. We do have a Juno ult too. And here comes that tire. Let's watch it. Yeah, we'll settle for 1. All right, so Consta is down. Cryo gonna get 1 there and a big shatter, and it should be enough even with the Juno ult from Silver Towels to slide this one in. We got it silver. Spicy wins the Mercy cosplay coming. I did say if we ever break the sub record, which is 250 subs, I will do a Mercy cosplay for a whole season. Right now, we got really close actually. We were only 22 subs away the last stream I did. Now we've lost some though. We are currently 47 subs away from that. But if we hit 250, which would be a record for this channel, I will do it. A whole season too. I'll put that thing on every time. All right. Outliers passed the second checkpoint. Came down to just a minute though. Cora kind of in trouble again. We'll see if Cryo can finish him off. Gonna get nanoed there, and it's gonna be enough to finish off the Ramatra. Shoreline gonna get a double kill though. Gets the Torb and the Ana. Mike gonna finish off Cryo. Good morning, what's up? So interesting, we saw Shoreline play a little bit of the Widow, and now Constant's gonna be on the Widow for Polar. Got a Mercy out here. Got Mercy, Torb, Moira. Brother, how am I supposed to take this seriously? And they're doing this to top 100 PC players. Like, I know Polar does have an emergency stuff, but they have like, this is crazy. I mean, there is multiple rank 1 stuff. I don't know. Totally woke up my team for this game. It's a W. It's a pretty silly game so far. All right. Outliers now on the gates here. They are in overtime, though. If Polar can wipe, that'd be big. All they have is a window. And Mike gonna get Galaxy. It's a big one. Gets the Torb. Silver Towels on Cryo. That's both their rank 1s down. They also got Juno Wall. It looks like they're gonna stop them short here. There's no way these 3 survive this. And they won't. That's a win condition right there for Polar. We'll see. This makes a difference. Okay. We don't need to wake up that dragon. J3's got like what, 7 videos, so console versus PC. Go there. I don't know for sure, but I did hear that console won like every time. Isn't that true? I don't know. Like I'm saying, I don't have a dog in that fight. You know, I don't have a horse in that race between console and PC. I enjoy playing on PC more, but I don't know about which one's better. Didn't even know we were playing. Yeah, I did see you on the lineup, you know. But it looks like you guys got... Was Flawless who came in?
No.
Not 100% sure. Let's see.
Anyone wants to race? They're on Max's tab.
Yeah, I think Flawless came in. So luckily they were there.
No.
All right. Polar with a win condition. Outliers did not reach the end of the map. Cryo going to be coming out on the hazard. Looks like they're done with the Rhyme, but Bakura going to stick with the Sigma. I've watched so much Bakura Sigma ever since Season 2. Always a masterclass. Gonna really need to bring the heat for this one. They're gonna get Cryo. And like I said, you know, people are saying that Outliers are trolling, and I'd agree as they still have a Mercy. But you gotta be a little bit careful, because Outliers, they are inheriting a losing record here. They will get the res off. Galaxy's gonna get one more death on the board here. They're inheriting a losing record from the previous owners of Outliers. They don't get a new sheet, even though they're new ownership. And essentially, if Outliers lose one of their next 2 games, they're not making playoffs, basically. Think they actually play Mercy? Okay, I was told they were trolling earlier because they were playing Lightweaver Moira. And I don't know. Chances are getting bad. Oh my gosh. The one time I thought I finally knew something. You guys correct me. That's why I gotta play the game more. We're gonna get hacked by Complex. Lucky pick there on the Sombra. It's gonna be a big part of this matchup against Sigma. I doubt the Cora will get a single ult off as long as we have a Sombra on the other team. Ooh, Costa getting dangerously low. And as a reminder, I'm not trying to say this to poke fun, but Polar does have a slight disadvantage of they do have an emergency sub coming in today as they only had 4 players. So Mike playing for them, definitely not probably on the same level as the other 9 players in this lobby. As you saw that plant miss there, I would have hit that, man. I'm just kidding, Mike. So that is a factor as well. Galaxy on Ashy's not trolling? Okay, okay. Well, credit to Polar then. Forcing Outliers to some more comfortable picks here. I mean, they had Torb Junkrat a little bit on the attack base. Torb has got to, okay, if Mercy's not a troll pick, Torb has to be, right? Double kill coming out for Polar. Complex gonna go attack Mike on the point. Great peel though. Imagine if they did that in my diamond games, I'd win every single time. Just a joke. That's definitely a lie. Polar with 2 ults in the bank. Nothing ult-wise on the side of Outliers. When you think about this, you might be able to combo these. I could see Mike was setting it up from the way his gun was looking there. And it's a big kill on Cryo. That is going to open the door here for Polar, and they could get a nice pace here. Hold on. Gonna find the Sombra as well. That's the second point. And remember, Outliers did not get this to the end of the map here. Polar just has, they have 4.5 minutes to get this thing to this first little alley here. I mean, it's basically the end of the map. Probably about 20 meters or so off. Now they're locking in Brig Juno. Thank you. You guys are gonna be my color caster here. You guys are gonna tell me about the meta and stuff, because I'm out of the loop. So I thought like Sojourn was bad. I didn't think Sombra was good either, so. Complex though, nice find on Shoreline, who was heating up there. We get Consta as well. Juno Sojourn's meta, thank you. Really, because Soj just got nerfed, right?
Ragu spaghetti sauce. That's Italian.
What's up, car nerds? Thank you for that follow. Appreciate you for tuning in for the matchup today. Rock went right through Bob. Surprised it didn't stun him. I don't know. Bakura with another ult, but like I said, I doubt Bakura is going to get a single ult off while Complex is on the Sombra. We'll see. Shoreline going to go for it. Cryo countering with their ult, but stunned out. Nice stun, and they are going to get Cryo. Big Rock. Complex still in the back and still has EMP. Goes for Silver Towels, not able to get the hack off. Trying to find Bakura now. Bakura will get theirs off. Man, Inspire really fighting there, but gonna go down eventually. Silver Towel's gonna fall to Galaxy. Headshot there. And there comes the Sombra ult, and it is gonna take down Bakura, and somehow Complex gets away with... Oh man, they just got healed, so I didn't see, but I think they got away with less than 10 HP. Consta finishes them off there, but the supports are back in. We're just gonna have to back up. 2.5 minutes now. Cryo on the ball. Not sure if that was just to get back faster or if they're actually wanting to swap to the ball. Polar still has plenty of time. The Corp's going to be swapping over to the Diva, so no more Sigma for either of these tanks. Galaxy was looking pretty good on the front line there, but the Brig is going to keep that Diva at bay. Man, Inspire just going crazy on booping the Diva. They are going to pick off Consta early. Not many ults for either team here. We do have Juno for Flawless. That'll be nice to have in their back pocket. Cryo's going to actually go for the mines. Polar, you know, they had 4.5 minutes, and it is ticking by quick. This has been the fastest 3 minutes I think I've seen for them. Oh my goodness, and a nice connection there on the Baptiste. That is going to add more bleeding. Shoreline will get a pick, though. Are they going to commit to this without a Baptiste? I don't know. Window of opportunity could be closing quick. They get a second one, second trade. We're going to have players coming back much faster for the Outliers, though. But Bakura somehow at 4 HP. Neither support close to him. I feel like they need to just get out of here. This is becoming such a staggered fight. What's up, Taylor OXO? Let me know if I'm saying that wrong. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you tuning in today. Pretty exciting matchup. From what I hear, we got a couple rank 1s playing right now, which is pretty cool. All right, 5 ults for Polar. But lots of ults getting close to Outliers. It's gonna be ult versus ults to see who wins this map. And here it comes. Let the visual clutter flow in. And here it comes. Oh my goodness. Silver Towel's the first kill. Everyone on Polar falling low. My goodness, what is even happening? Bakura still has a bomb, not using, but it's all purple in the kill feed. It looks like Outliers are probably going to come out on top. Not going to get anything with the bomb either. Man, it was going to be 5 ults versus 5 ults there, and it looks like Outliers press Q just a little bit better. Or whatever alt is on controller. Triangle? I don't know. It's been a long time. Man, coming down to the wire. But it is gonna be Outliers going up 2-0. That does mean Polar does have the option to forfeit. We'll see if they take it. I'm not 100% sure that's something they be interested in, but we'll see. All right, we'll see if Polar wants to go to map 3. Let me quickly fix scoreboard here, and we will be ready for map number 3. Map pick was by Polar, and actually, interestingly, Outliers wanted attack last map, but they preferred defense this map. I do hear Nimbani is one of those maps where teams want to start on defense. In fact, we had a whole Season 2 controversy about it. Because I used to not let teams pick their sides. They used to just be on the side that, whatever side my scoreboard was on, that's the side you started on. But then I guess one team wanted to be on defense on Nimbani, but actually was forced on attack, and I don't know. Apparently it caused a whole lot of problems. So that's why the team that doesn't get to pick the map gets to pick the side now. If you're curious why. Outliers running meta. Bakura on the Winston here. You see a lot of Winston from him. I wonder if we'll match the hazard after Outliers clean up, or if we'll stay on the Winston. I have seen this though. I did see a screenshot. Like I said, I don't know a lot about the meta, but I did see a screenshot of what someone said was hard meta, like what the pros were running in their scrims, and it was exactly what I'm seeing right now from Outliers. Kiri, Lucio, Genji, Soj, and of course Hazard, who most people feel is a little overtuned right now. Outliers to give Phantoms a good game. I'm hoping for it. Who's on Phantoms? No, Naze owns it. I'm a little out of touch with... Hold on, let me wait till this team fight's over and then I can go into it, sorry. Bad casting. Polar making a move for the point. They've already got one sick. We'll see if they can clean up. Gonna use Kitsune here, going straight for the Brig and gonna get her. And that's both supports down. Polar just shy of 2 ticks here. They'd love to get a second one. See if they can finish off Cryo. Consta with a pulse. They do get the second tick. We'll see if they have to retreat here. I don't think Winston into Hazard is winnable. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it would be the best. So Outlier is going to hold on. We'll lose 2 ticks there, though, so that is going to give Polar a chance here with this minute and a half they've got left. Okay, who's on Phantoms? They've got Naze, they've got... I'm just naming the players I recognize. They've got Turtle Boy, they've got really good players, and now my brain is just absolutely... My brain's shutting down. I'm going to go to our website. We have a website now. Okay, who is on Phantoms? Ascendancy, Kilo, Glix, Cheems, Turtle Boy, Just Too Sus, Muff, Green Tea, Naze, Wux, Juicy, Ryuchi, and Twist. I'm not sure how many of those names are recognizable, but I just read off what I saw. Hopefully that's helpful. 30 seconds here. Polar do technically have a win condition since they've got 2 ticks, but they'd love to get this payload moving just a little bit. Still have a pulse to use here. Cryo, though, gonna get silver. Luckily, they are gonna get a trade 4v4. Waiting for this pulse, but Galaxy might cut it short here with a blade. Shoreline does get flawless before they go down. Cryo another. And both DPS for Polar not gonna be able to use their ults here unless Bakura can stall. We do have Primal. but need to get those DPS back. Consta and Shoreline could flip this. And there's a lot of blue in the kill feed now. Hold on. Polar gonna lock in here. That primal's gonna be huge. Bakura gonna make this work. On the Winston into the Hazard. Very helpful. Sure. Not sure if you care, but just in case anyone's curious. And I'm kind of flexing it because I just programmed it yesterday. But here's a link, and on that link it'll show you every single team we have, and you can click on their rosters and all that. They've had these DPS ults for Polar forever. I've been waiting for this pulse. I want to see it. Waiting for the perfect moment. Bakura will get complex in the back, but that looks like it's going to be it for Polar. Everything else is all purple. Bakura going to get a health pack, but probably just going to stagger himself a bit longer. Cryo gonna solo ult the Sojourn and using that mobility to see if they can get out of here. We'll see. Galaxy gonna help him out with a double kill pulse, and it looks like Cryo's gonna get away with murder. Constant pulse does come out and it's gonna hit Inspire. Almost gets Cryo as well. And Complex up to absolutely no good in the back here with the Sojourn ult. Gonna go for it. Bakura does see it. Mike blocking the Ana as long as they can. Complex will get their prize though eventually. And I mean, Polar are happy that they got this payload moving, I'm sure, but they've got 30 seconds and they are nowhere close to the second point. So Outliers probably feeling pretty confident in their ability to just get first and then push it just a little bit. We'll see. Polar gonna have one more chance at it. Nano and Overclock coming out and getting absolutely nothing. We'll see. No ults on the side of Outliers either. Big kill there though. Gonna pick off the Soj. And here comes the Hazard ult. And it might be Raps. Just Bakura now, who's matched the Hazard, and it is right on their ultimate here. We'll see if they can stay contesting cart, but they're not going to be able to. Alrighty. Possibly last round of the match here. Outliers, all they got to do to keep their playoff hopes alive. Secure the first point and push the payload about 20 meters. Looking pretty good for them. Map 2 really came down to the wire, but this one, once again, looking good for them. But, you know, I can't tell you how many times I've seen a full hold on first point Nimbani, so far from over. Let's see. As a reminder, this is just the start of week 6.
Clear skies. I'll change that.
Season's greetings. Let's get this done.
So we'll see. Last chance here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
We got this.
All right. Bakura gonna be on the Hazard now. Hazard v Hazard. Complex on the Hanzo. Interesting pick. Consta gonna get the opening pick here on Galaxy. Cryo slept and antied and everything in between in the back. Oh, Consta, a nice little blink melee on Complex. Big one there. Sorry about that ad, Neff. Unfortunately, Twitch forces me to run them. I can't turn them off. Is this my full-time job? Not even close. I make probably... This league makes about $300 a month, and about $200 of it go into running it. So, there, at the end of the day, there's about $100 at the end. I work as a software engineer. It's my full-time job.
Thank you.
You know I've landed.
Battle Angel coming in with a big sub for Neff, and that is going to save them from ads for at least a month. Thank you so much, Battle Angel. Appreciate that. I'm sure they appreciate it even more. Yeah, I feel like a broken record with this, but I would love to turn off ads, but it's not possible. Like, Twitch literally forces me to. What I can do, though, is I can turn off pre-roll ads. So what I do is I turn off pre-roll ads, but in order to do that, it plays an ad every 30 minutes. I think that's a pretty good trade because I can't tell you how many times I've wanted to watch a Twitch stream, got a pre-rolled ad, and just left. But while I'm yapping here, Polar has really locked down this point here. We got 2 minutes, and they've got plenty of ultimates. Nothing right now for the Outliers except almost a pulse bomb. But Polar... Do ad blockers work on Twitch? I've never heard of an ad blocker that works on Twitch. You guys have my full endorsement. If you can find an ad blocker that works on Twitch, please use it on this channel. I don't care. I don't need the ad revenue. It's absolutely nothing anyway. All right, but now as Outliers do find 2 picks, this could be their opening. Consta getting nanoed. Shoreline will pick off Flawless. We're gonna retreat. Luckily, they are gonna get their tank here. Mike in trouble. Gonna get stuck at 10 HP. Just melee him. Pulse just insult to injury. And it looks like after a great defense from Polar, that eventually Outliers will be able to cap.
Who's on fire? I am.
Escort the payload.
Some do.
Escorting
Huh.
the payload.
I've never seen that. My ad blocker doesn't even block YouTube anymore. Annoying. It's like YouTube's in a constant war with the ad blockers. It's like they find a way to block ads on YouTube, YouTube stops them, they find a new way. It's like, it's just an arms race, and every week it's like, oh, it works now, and then it's the next week, then YouTube's like, hey, stop using ad blocker, we'll ban you. It's tough. Shoreline, big opening pick on Inspire. And Polar is running out of chances here, and this could be the end. They are gonna pop Rally. Outliers just got to take him off this point. They still got to deal with Bakura in the supports, and their tank is getting very low. Cryo one shot. Bakura going to finish him off with the block. I'm going to have to go for it here. We'll see if it's enough. Is anyone alive to follow up? Consta? Nope. It is going to be Outliers. YouTube's fine. What do you use? I use the built-in one for Opera GX. And it worked for so long. I haven't tested it in a long time though. All right, big win from Outliers. Both these teams still have playoff hopes though. Like I said, kind of for this season, more or less, you can essentially say 4 wins means you go to playoffs, 4 losses means you're out. there is a little bit of wiggle room. There's a tiny bit of wiggle room, right? It's not 100% one way or the other.